Great Bacon Bandits, we're back for another year. It's the 12th year of the Bacon Bandits. And we got Nathaniel, Tom, and myself. We're on the northwest coast of Vancouver Island. We got kayaks filled to the brink. They're literally about to explode with our shit. Today's supposed to be probably the worst day on our trip for weather, so we'll get it over with. Our energy levels are high, feeling good and optimistic, so.
It is now the 12th annual Bacon Bandits adventure. Although the trip has begun with a wet start, the boys are eager to get paddling and explore new territories. Sheltered in the fords of the island, the adventure starts in flat, calm waters. In the early stages of the trip, navigation is simple. It's just a matter of heading west by following the channels. Don't be afraid of the camera, Thomas.
So we're just heading into a new channel right now, a new inlet, and we timed this horribly. We are going to be fighting headwinds first of all, but mostly we're going to be fighting some heavy tide currents right now. What do you think? Water, I just kind of went over there and the water went over my nose like pretty much every wave. Yeah, I know, right? So how many of those can you take until your kayak fills up? Okay, so we've decided not to cross the channel, so we're gonna duck away to the beach over here, probably get some lunch and wait until the tide calms down a little bit. So what we've done is we've just made a little bit of lunch, had a little bite to eat, and then we got kind of wet there, so we're going to make a little fire, wait for the tide current to chill out a little bit, and then hang out for a bit, and then we'll be on our way.
It is hard to find dry stuff in the Pacific Northwest after a rainfall.
Soaked to the bone, the boys warm themselves next to the fires. The wind and currents calm.
Damn.
Well, dried off to get wet again.
Yeah. We were just nice and toasty. It wasn't raining. But here comes the rain again. So we're gonna put the fire out and keep on trucking. At least the tides have kind of chilled out. Well, the rain has begun, but I think the tide currents have subsided, and also seems to be no wind right now.
The boys' patience has paid off. By waiting for conditions to improve, they are now able to cross the channel. Nate seems to have found a potential campsite.
Just in the bush there? Nice.
The spot is a bit damp, but it will have to do for tonight. With the rain picking up, the boys must build shelter fast. The boys know that a tarp and some rope are must-have items to bring on adventures.
Pretty wet.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that probably shouldn't be there. I'd like to put a big ass stick right there.
Yeah.
Stick will never break. Yeah, I got two.
Okay, so we got some hot water going. And then we're gonna have some instant coffee and mix it with some Irish whiskey. And then we've got stew
Chicken stew.
and mashed potatoes for dinner.
Couple decent sized pots.
That is good.
Oh, we got a bonus.
Yeah.
Bonus liquor.
Drink this tonight. Where did I just put the lid for that? Oh, it's right there.
Rather than changing into their warm clothing, the boys use the drink coffee and alcohol to stay warm instead. The boys are saving their warm clothes for potential emergencies.
That's a strong one. Keep it going.
Exactly 1/3.
No, no more. You'll be banned from the town.
I lose part of my whiskey ration.
Fish or hunt or trap because I know it's going to burn more calories than it'll get me.
Three of us are just foraging for firewood and tinder and kindling. It's not the easiest to do in the Pacific Northwest when it's been raining out all day, and it rains every other day here too. So, what do you got?
We pull this dead stuff away in like these in little strips, and that I think will take a spark. So we'll find out.
The bacon bandits are now in their natural habitat once again. The fire is roaring and the rain has stopped for now. All is well.
Okay, so the island we're on right now has black bear, cougars, and wolves. So what we've done is we've cached our food in our kayaks, and then the tide's gonna come up. It's actually coming in pretty fast.
Andrew sets up a trail cam to capture any wildlife that may come by in the night.
That's set.
Today's the end of day one. It's a pretty tough day. A lot of rain. It's getting used to our kayaks, but made it to camp. The tide is putting out our fire, so that's a sign to go to bed. We're going to do one last shot, and that's the end of the day.
What's in store tomorrow? You will have to tune in to the next episode of the Bacon Bandits Adventure Year 12.